Welcome, guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're getting a look at Wuchang, Fallen Feathers on Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data it is, and that's 27.5 GB. A little bit smaller than the Xbox Series X version is. Game is on Gamepass, day one, Gamepass Ultimate. So if you have a Gamepass Ultimate subscription, you can get this game right now. Otherwise, it's like a full price game. I think it's like 60 bucks or something, 60 or 70. There's even a special edition that gives you some extra content, like extra, a little bit like a little push forward. I did got it, so it works really well. The game is fully optimized for the current gen consoles. It's only available on the current gen consoles, Xbox Gen 9, Gen Scarlet, and let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis. New games, old games, updates on games. Sometimes even a little bit of hardware here and there. By the way, incredibly big shout out to the people at 505 Games for sending me early access to this game so I could already try it. I've been playing it for, I think I put in like 10-15 hours already on a different save. I'm not gonna show that to you in this video. Been enjoying it. You guys know that if you are following me for a long time, I'm not a big fan of the Souls genre. It's not that I'm oh yes, let's get into this. I've completed Elden Ring, so don't tell me, Maurice, get good. I'm just not that into it, you know. It's fine, this genre of games. I know a lot of people love it, and if you love it, you're gonna enjoy this game so much because it's 100% Souls. It's not even close. The game itself has 3 graphical modes. So there's a prioritized graphics mode, there's a prioritized frame rate mode, and a balanced mode. Graphics, all of them aim for 1080p upscaled. And it's being upscaled from pretty low resolution. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I wouldn't be surprised if it runs anywhere in the range of like 500p. That's being upscaled to 1080p with a dynamic range of the resolution. It's pretty visible, especially if you're playing it on a big screen TV. The game will look pixelated, 100%. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Especially if you're playing it on a 4K TV. This game is, if you are playing this on a small monitor, on a smaller screen, it's perfect on a Series S. If you're playing this on a really big screen on a Series S, it's not gonna look any good. I'm gonna be honest. Also, you can unlock the frame rate, so it will give you a lot of screen tearing. I tested all of them in this video. I'm gonna test everything. So I've got all 3, the performance mode plus locked and unlocked FPS next to each other. So I did all of them. Let's continue. That said, I do think that the game, for a Series S game, this is really well optimized. Is it something everybody is going to enjoy in terms of graphics? No. But I can still see that a lot of work went into optimizing this game for the Series S. Like a lot, you know. We all know that the Unreal Engine 5 is not the most perfect engine for the Xbox Series S, especially. You know, you can easily see it here. It looks a little bit fuzzy, pixelated. And I've got motion blur everything off, so yeah. I do got it on. yeah, frame rate. This is, by the way to play, in my opinion. You know, you can also see like it has less textures than other systems, but it's super playable. We're getting 60 FPS on a Xbox Series S. So that's quite insane if you think about it. In Unreal Engine 5. Frame rate test. So the first what I did is a quality mode. So this aims to be like 1080p upscaled from, yeah, probably 640p. The graphical settings looks to be a little bit higher than in the frame rate mode. Also the draw distance is a little bit better. You can turn the FPS off, and with that you can see it. You can get upwards to like 40-50 FPS. I can't really recommend it, to be honest. Not even if you have like VRR or something like that. It's too low. I think the series or the Series S or Series X go as low as like 46 FPS to still make FVRR work. So I wouldn't do it. Where do I need to go? Here, this way. Okay. Next mode that I got on the calendar. Balance mode. Balance mode aims for 40 FPS, but this is only available if you have a 120 Hz television. Also not a really big fan. You know, it is better. If you have VRR and 120 Hz, you will get a better resolution. I still think that FPS mode is the way to go with a locked frame rate. This way you also don't get any screen tearing going on. Balance mode with FPS locked, also not a big fan. It has a lot of drops still in anywhere between like 30 and 40 FPS. Nah, still, I got the same on my Series X. You know, you can see how fuzzy it sometimes look. These graphics, it's not sharp at all. So this is still performance mode that I'm playing on, and yeah, this is the way to go. Cool fact about the performance mode: it can go upwards to like 120 FPS. That's actually quite insane if you think about it. With Unreal Engine 5, a game that runs upwards to 120 FPS is, and especially something like this, wow.
Oh, it's me. Are you?
I'm actually quite
I scouted the
impressed by
chutes to see
that.
the lights out. You will need to find if you encounter. Oh, and this the Firefly. I've tested it since we got separated. The refugees say that I will track down. I'll leave marks.
Wasn't expecting that. And overall, in terms of gameplay, you know, is it the hardest Dark Souls game? No. You know, if I can defeat the first boss without dying, I don't think it's a really hard game. You know, I'm not the best Souls player out there. I will never be the best Souls player out there. I don't even want to be the best Souls player out there. independent. Let's see. And yes, you can even play it online, where you can be help other people playing the boss fights and stuff. You know, I will change to quality mode because I always get that, Maurice, you're only showing what you like. So prioritize graphics. Depth of field low. Motion blur off. Motion blur is horrendous, by the way, in this game. Don't use motion blur. Yeah, graphical fidelity it's better. Is it like day and night? No.
Feathers on your left arm. That's a sign
Yep,
of
too low,
feathering.
Maurice. I still need a
Most would have lost their minds by now.
PG rating on my channel.
Fascinating. The power of
But on the
feathering
other hand, you
runs
know,
through
it's a
the
brand new game. This console is what, like 5 years old now?
Here.
It's an old console, and it runs this game at upwards to 120 FPS. That's, if you think about it, that's actually quite impressive. You can say what you want. So yeah, these guys did a lot of optimizing this game. Especially quality mode 30 FPS and the frame rate mode at 60 FPS. Balance mode is meh. Or you should play it with an open frame rate at 60 FPS. Then, okay. Oh, this went better than in my Series X video. I think but this is also one of the first, yeah, smaller bosses. A baby boss is just around the corner. But look at this. That's a nice looking game. Especially for Series S. See if I can get ever anything yet. Refine red mercury essence. Well, I do have yes. Like 8,000 or something. I have no idea. Batch use, okay. Oop. Huh? Oh, swords, okay. Perfect. Enter dream. This is like saving. Release the leather. Here we go. I'm always more into like the long swords and stuff like that. Halberd. And stay down. Ah, pancake. The amount of magic that you're getting later on. Ah, yes.
Just need to catch
Huh?
Have mercy.
Really a boss fight? I will leave you alone. Yeah, Bella's made. Now let's do it. Give it at least a try. Not sure if I'm going to make it. Not that hard. Come on. Come on, Maurice, you can do this. Here we go. That's how you do it. Ah, this was a super easy boss, to be honest. Ultra easy, but you know, that next boss, the next big boss, is already really cool. So, yeah, give it a go. It's really good. Yeah, you guys, this is Wuchang Fallen Feathers on the Xbox Series S, and yeah, like I said, in terms of graphics, okay. But in terms of frame rate, I'm actually quite surprised that this game can run upwards to like 120 FPS. That's magical. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye!